Whether a shore excursion from Civitavecchia or a hotel pickup in Rome, Stefano Rome Tours designed a special Rome in a Day tour that enables you to see as much of Rome as possible, highlighting the major ancient monuments, famous piazzas, and the masterpiece-filled Vatican Museums, followed by St. Peter's Basilica. Our first stop will be the famous ancient Roman pyramid. Due to its incorporation into the city's fortifications, this pyramid is one of the most well-preserved ancient buildings in Rome today. The pyramid was built around 18 to 12 BC as a tomb for Gaius Cestius, a magistrate of ancient Rome. You'll see more of ancient Rome's fascination with all things Egyptian as we continue our tour. Our next stop will be a visit inside the Colosseo, the largest elliptical amphitheater ever built in ancient Rome, and an iconic symbol of Rome itself. Built in 72 AD by Emperor Vespasian and completed in 80 AD by Emperor Titus, the Colosseo was originally named the Flavian Amphitheater, after the family name of both emperors. The nickname Colosseo derived from the colossal bronze statue of Nero that once stood beside it. In a well-engineered tiered arrangement, up to 50,000 spectators were able to come and watch gladiatorial fights as well as animal hunts, mock sea battles, reenactments of famous battles, executions, and more. Our next stop will be the nearby Circus Maximus, the largest ancient stadium where chariot races were held for the pleasure of Roman citizens and royalty. Majestically standing behind the stadium, you'll see the Palatine Hill, where the villas of the wealthy and the domes of the emperors were built. Think of Palatine Hill as ancient Rome's version of Beverly Hills. Our next stop will be at the top of Capitoline Hill, or Campodilio, from where you'll admire the best view of the Roman Forum, part of Palatine Hill, with the Colosseo in the distance. This is also a very popular spot to take amazing photographs. Next to the Capitoline Hill is Piazza Venezia, where you'll be able to see the Vittorio Emanuelle monument, dedicated to the first king of Italy. The 230-foot-tall monument was built of pure white marble from Botticino, Brescia. Here you also see the eternal flame of the tomb of the unknown soldier. In spite of various nicknames ranging from the wedding cake to the typewriter, the monument attracts a large number of visitors and is one of the most recognized landmarks in Rome. Our next destination will be the Pantheon, a 2nd century AD temple dedicated to all Roman gods. It is the oldest and the best preserved of all ancient Roman buildings, and perhaps the best preserved building of its age in the world. In early 7th century, it was converted into the Church of St. Mary and the Martyrs, and became a burial place for kings and notable artists. Among those buried here is the famous painter Raphael, and Italy's two kings, King Vittorio Emanuelle II and King Umberto I. The oculus at the top of the dome has always been open to the weather, allowing rain to enter and fall to the floor, where it's carried away through the drains. From here, we make our way to the famous Trevi Fountain, the largest Baroque fountain in the city. Legend has it, if visitors throw a coin into the fountain, they will be assured a return to Rome. Also, 2 coins would lead to a new romance, and 3 will ensure a marriage proposal. The Trevi Fountain was also the setting of the well-known movies 3 Coins in a Fountain and Federico Fellini's film La Dolce Vita. Our next stop is the famous Spanish Steps, with its 18th century winding stairs that connect the square below to the French church of Trinità dei Monti above. The obelisk Salustiano, erected in 1789, is a smaller version copy of the large Egyptian obelisk belonging to Pharaoh Ramses II that's a centerpiece of Piazza del Popolo. Below is the early 1600s Baroque fountain Fontana della Barcaccio, or the Fountain of the Old Boat, a type of shallow boat popular for carrying wine to the port of Ripetta. This unique sculpture is credited to Pietro Bernini, yes, the father of the famous Gian Lorenzo Bernini. As you begin to climb the Spanish Steps, the corner building on your right is the house where the famous English poet John Keats lived and died in 1821. Afterwards, we will stop for a quick traditional Italian lunch. After lunch, you'll visit the tiniest country in the world, the Vatican. Inside the Vatican Museums, you'll be amazed and delighted at the vast collection of masterpieces, especially the Raphael rooms and the Sistine Chapel. A visit to St. Peter's Basilica will follow. This concludes our Rome in a Day tour. Now we are ready to go back to your hotel or the port of Civitavecchia. For more information, including entry tickets and fees, guided tours, and valuable travel tips, please visit www.stefanorometours.com. Thank you for watching and choosing Stefano Rome Tours for your guided tours in Rome and beyond. We look forward to seeing you in Rome very soon.